Welcome to the Wellness Biz Academy, where we turn passionate practitioners into profitable practice owners. I'm Cass Duffield, corporate business strategist and naturopath, showing you how to build a thriving practice with simple, proven systems that work. Let's create the practice that you long to have, because it's time to start living your passion and growing your practice. Hey everyone, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here today. It is our next episode of Soulful Entrepreneurs Unleashed, and today I'm diving into a topic that I know you are going to love. Now, I have been chatting to a number of you so far in this new year, and something that is ringing true for many of you is concerns around slow sales to start this year. I'm hearing this from a number of people in this health and wellness practitioner space. So if this is something you are experiencing, my friend, you are not alone. A number of people are having the same experience. So today I'm going to talk about 5 ways that you can activate an extra $1,000 in your business in the next week. I'm going to be talking about 5 offers that I used to make in my clinic that would help to bring in an injection of cash when I needed it. Before we dive into those, let's firstly have a look, though. We need to make sure that there's no mindset monkeys getting in our way, because yes, we can see from the data coming through about the economy that things are a little bit tougher. We can see that and we accept that. But what I want you to remember is, yes, there's probably people right now within your list of audience members, clients that cannot afford to come and work with you. But my friend, there are also people who can afford to work with you. There are 2 sides to that coin. So I want you to shake off any of those mindset monkeys that might be getting in your way and focus instead on putting yourself out there, showing what you do, sharing the transformation that you make, and letting those amazing people come and work with you. So put the blinkers on, ignore those mindset monkeys, and let's get down to business. My first strategy, if I wanted to bring an extra $1,000 into my business in a week, the first strategy that I would go to is a high ticket offer, a product, a service, and offering at that $1,000 price point. I guarantee you, in your existing practice on your client list, there would be somebody who would take on an offer at that price point. It's actually not that high a price point for many people. So your first option is to put together an offer at that $1,000 price point. All you have to do is sell one and you have another $1,000 in your business for that week. It's a great idea to have a look at what your clients might want, what they might need. How could you make a premium offer that could fit that price point? I'm sure you have a blend of services and offers that you could package up for that. Now, step number 2. I think it's a great time of year to be making a new irresistible offer to your existing client base, something that they cannot resist. Now, please don't let your brain go straight to discounting. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about creating an offer that is going to be so enticing to your existing clients that they're going to snap it up. So think about what your existing client base could really want or really need right now. What would help them? This is what we want to put together. So you're making an offer to them. You can do this in a number of different ways. You can package your existing services with some bonuses. Have a look at what you already have there. Have you got some additional workbooks, meal plans, short courses, meditations? What have you got that you can value add to create this brand new irresistible offer? Now, again, you could price point this easily at $1,000, or price point it at $4.99 and you only have to sell 2 and there's your $1,000 extra in the business for the week. Or let's say you offer a new version of your one-to-one, you price it at $249. Well, my friend, you only need 4 people snapping that up off your existing client database, and there's your extra $1,000 in your business for the week. Number 3, and this is one that I did quite a lot in my business and people always loved it, and it was to create and host a series of 3 webinars on a topic that your audience will really love. Think about your niche, think about who you help, and what would they love to know? You can run these 3 webinars really easy over the course of 2 weeks or 30 days. You don't want to extend them too far. It's got to be something that they can action and get some results from. You only need to sell 5 of them, and there is your $1,000. If you price them at $99, you only have to sell 10. Now, I guarantee as existing business owners, as existing health and wellness practitioners, you have a list of people who you've worked with before or who are on your marketing list that you can be putting these offers out to. It's really worthwhile looking at that existing list. So often we leave that list behind. We help our clients, and for whatever reason, they've finished coming to see us, and we forget to stay in touch. We forget to make new offers. So many times clients love to come back and work with you again. They loved it the first time, so give them a reason to come back. The 4th option I have for you is I want you to deep dive your computer. I know that you love knowledge. I know you love information, and I guarantee you have a bank of resources on your computer. You have made checklists, handouts, you've made workbooks, journals, all sorts of goodness is sitting there on your computer, most of which you don't use. Pull all of that together and create a resource library, create a bundle, create a resource vault, something that your audience would love to get their hands on, and price it in an irresistible way. You could price this at $249 and you only need to sell 4. You could sell it at $99 and you need to sell 10, and there is your $1,000 extra for the week. This also makes an amazing recurring revenue product because you're not having to do anything. Once you've pulled the resources together and bundled it up, you can sell it again and again. It's an evergreen product that can add to your bottom line. Now, the final option I have, and I'm using it as the final option because you do need to sell more of them to get your $1,000 for the week. But have you thought about low ticket? In a time where some of your clients will be having a bit of a financial dance, trying to make ends meet, low ticket might be exactly what they need. So what could you offer that can solve a small problem, a short problem, a small issue that your clients might have? It has to be something that's an easy win. It has to be something that will help them, that they can take action on. Think about this. If you create a product, a low ticket offer, and it's $27, you only need to sell 37 of them and there's $1,000. And you've also created another one of those great recurring revenue passive income products, because once this low ticket offer is created, it is something you can sell again and again. Price it at $99. You only need to sell 10 of them. I guarantee there is a lot of value you could put into a low ticket offer. Could you do a 21-day detox program? Could you do a wellness reset for 2 weeks, 3 weeks? There are a number of different things that you could do. The opportunities here are absolutely endless, and it doesn't matter what your niche is. I'm sure there is something you can come up with. Now, today's episode is short and sweet, and I just wanted to give you some ideas so you can get moving in your business this year. It's important to not let what's happening in the economy and what's happening in the broader markets start to get you down. What I want you to remember here, most of my audience are in the health and wellness sector, particularly the natural health sector, and majority of my audience is Australian. Now, these statistics are somewhat relatable because I know that the market is very similar in the US and in the UK. So thinking about Australia here, and with regards to natural medicine, we know that 70% of our population use complementary medicines. And it's a growing trend over time. This actually contributes $5.69 billion to the economy. So nearly $6 billion that complementary medicines and natural therapies delivers to the Australian economy. Now, why I'm pulling these statistics out and popping them in your face today is to point out the fact that your mind monkeys are just that. There are so many people, 70% of our population, who are willing to spend money to work with you and spend money that equates to nearly $6 billion. It's amazing to think about how big the industry is. And I think it can help you expand your mindset and be open to the idea that there is still plenty of spend in our industry and there is still plenty of people who want to come and work with you. It's really important that for 2024, we get our mindset in check. We are focused on our own business, our own goals, and where we're heading, and making sure that every offer we put out there is truly transformational and is crafted to help our ideal clients in the very best way possible. So to wrap up today's short episode for you, the 5 ways that you can think about bringing in an extra $1,000 to your soulful business this week. Number 1, bring out a limited time high ticket offer and make it $1,000. Number 2, you can make an offer to your existing clients, something new, something different, something value add. Package it and make it $500. You only need to sell 2. Make it $250. You only need to sell 4. Number 3 is to create and host a series of webinars. You can charge this at $99, $199, even more, depending on what you're including. So that's a great way to bring some extra revenue in. And those recordings are something you can sell again and again. So you've created a revenue stream, So you've created a passive revenue stream. Your next option is to check your computer, put together all of those resources, the handouts, the checklists, the meal plans, all of those amazing things you've created for your clients over the years, and pop that together into a resource vault or a library where you can sell that to your clients. And that has so much value to them. Price that at, say, $99, sell 10 of those, there's your $1,000 for the week. And number 5 is consider low ticket. It's a great time to try low ticket, and you've got so many options in our field to be able to offer amazing low ticket solutions, whether it's a $27 offer, $49 offer, $99 offer. What can you do in your business that is low ticket that can bring in some more revenue? They're the top 5 ways that I would use to bring more revenue into my clinic, and I hope they help you too. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you here again on the next episode of Soulful Entrepreneurs Unleashed. Thank you for listening to the Wellness Business Academy podcast with me, Cass Duffield. If you are interested in growing your practice, come get my free guide, The Practice Success Toolkit, at cassduffield.com or grab it in the show notes. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.